Covering all things LEGO, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and LEGO cities beyond. It's breaking news.
Welcome to Breaking News. I'm Jason from Jason's Bricks and 5 with Alex.
Yeah, I'm Alex from Alex Noons.
We have decided we're going to try a collaboration series.
That's right.
Had a few people say after my video where I loaned him some that we should try one. So we're going to see how bad we can do at it.
It's going to be interesting, to say the least.
I mean, you've seen how bad our videos are normally. This is going to be twice as bad.
Well, we are somewhat organized, right?
Yes.
So we have a general plan, but this is I guess what we're going to have to call this is, I mean, we're calling it Breaking News, right? Which is pretty cool.
Yep.
But we want it to be more of an interactive segment with the audience, for both of our audiences, in a way to get more involved with you, even more so than we are now. Can you believe that?
Yeah. That's one of the things we've talked about. You know, there's a lot of people and a lot of the content seems to be the same. And so we're hopeful that we can make something that's engaging and maybe a little bit different and maybe even good.
Different is good, or it could be terrible. Who knows? We'll see.
Maybe it will be so bad it will be good. It'll be must-watch train wreck TV.
And we're not going to do a lot of editing with this, right? This is very low editing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you'll see our videos and we cut out all the things.
A lot of editing.
Here, we may cough, we may whatever.
Yes.
We may
among other
flub
things.
up words. It'll happen. So
all
this will
part
be
of
like
the
the blooper segments for our channel.
Oh, yikes. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
So we've got an idea. We're going to break it into, at least right now, this is our plan, into kind of 4 different segments and a different segment each week. They're going to come out every Tuesday. Just remember, Tuesday is News Day.
Tuesday, News Day.
Breaking news. So we're going to have the first one, which we're going to do today. We're going to go over LEGO news. What's going on, you know, in our cities, what's happening in Fiverton, what's happening in Minneapolis, and what's happening in, you know, the LEGO community in general. So we will have that. Then we're going to have a segment another week. We'll do blind builds. That one could be very exciting. It could be a train wreck.
I don't know. It's probably going to be a train wreck. But you know what? It'll be entertaining.
Hopefully. We haven't done it yet, so we'll see how it goes.
This is a big first for all of this, right?
Then, let's see, our third week, or one of the weeks, we're going to do like a community commentary. You know, what's happening in the community. And this is where you guys are going to really be involved. We are going to need people to send in, you know, pictures or videos about their LEGO collections. Do you have a LEGO city? Do you have, you know, a big Star Wars MOC you've built? Whatever it is. It doesn't have to be necessarily LEGO UCS sets, because, you know, we have a lot of those.
Big or small, right?
It doesn't have to be a LEGO city. You know, you could have a whatever. And that's, I think, one of the cool things about LEGO is it invites so many different people with so many different things.
It does.
So,
Yes.
you know, I think that would be more interesting if we get diverse collections to go over.
And we just basically commentate on it, right? It's
Exactly.
like, hey, this is pretty cool. I don't know. We can share our opinions about it in a nice way.
Yep.
All right,
And our opinions are worth exactly 0.
Yeah, that's right. So if you want us to review whatever you have, a mock creation or a city or a layout, whatever it is, let us know. You send it in the comment section below. Send us a link. You can also share it in the Alex Noons LEGO Collection Facebook page or wherever you follow us.
Yep.
And let us know like it would be for this segment, and we'll pull it up and we'll commentate on it.
If we get too many, well, we'll just have to
Well, then
do our best.
that's a
but
good problem to have, though.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Right now, we're
Right now, we
trying
don't
to
have
get
anything.
we're trying to prime the pump and get it going, we'll just say.
We don't want to talk about our cities anymore. That's all we do, right? We want to talk about your stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's one we're excited for. Also, you can email as well. I have my email address. I'll have in my comments, specific for my channel. So lots of options to reach us.
We got some options.
And then the 4th segment that we have is Ask Alex.
Oh, boy.
So this is a segment that we'll have where you guys can send in questions and you can ask Alex. You know, you want to know something about Minneapolis? You can ask him. You want to know secrets of the land? You can ask. We'll see what we get.
We'll see you. Gonna get me into trouble.
But that's kind of what we're thinking about this. So we're excited. Hopefully you're at least still watching. And
Yeah, if you made it this far, good for you.
yeah. But we don't anticipate these being, you know, an hour or 2 hours long.
No.
They should be short. The ones on my channel, we're going to try to keep those to 5 minutes. So hopefully it'll be something entertaining, hit to the point, and be worthwhile.
Yeah, that's about my attention span anyway.
There you go. And I don't have anything worth saying after 5 minutes. So
Well, I was telling you earlier, you like to keep it short, but I'm telling you, I can ramble on about Lego. I mean, we were here before, and we're just talking. I'm like, we gotta focus on the videos here. I'm gonna be talking about Lego for too long here. Let's get to the point here.
Yeah.
Right?
I think most Lego collectors have that problem.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
It's not a bad problem to have. It's good.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and start with Lego news.
Boom. Let's do it.
So what do we have going on from Minneapolis to
Minneapolis. Well, I don't have any major rebuilds going on. A lot of it has to do with the castle theme. There's a lot of stuff going on down there, a lot of details and stuff out. I have a video processing now, but it'll be out before you even see this, which is fine. But a lot of stuff with the racetrack, a lot of stuff underneath the city is happening. A lot of movement and stuff like that. So as far as the city goes, I think really all I have going on is building the interior of the Shmew Tower. That's still ongoing.
How many floors are you occupied right now?
Well, 4 are done and 8 to go. So that's where we're at.
All right.
Yeah. How about you?
So let's see. Let's see. The last video I had in Fiverton, you may have seen we retiled or started retiling the sidewalks because I have the new Lego road plates with
Yes.
the darker, and I've decided to switch to the lighter ones.
It's a good idea. It looks good.
I think I like it.
Yeah. Better contrast.
I think the problem I'm gonna start running into is missing certain bricks. So it'll be a process, but
That is the problem we all have.
with everything, yes, I know.
Forever. Eternal problems. Also, I noticed that you got a pretty good looking mock behind me going on.
We've started. I've been saying, and I told you, last time you came over, that I want to build a skyscraper. I've started. I don't know if you can see it over here. It's still in the building process. It's only 4 stories high. My plan is to have it 10-ish.
Basically what happened is Jason was at the Lego store, and he looks at the pick-a-brick section, and he goes, oh, look at these, really good Lego this time, and he just cleans it out, right? So when poor Alex comes along and goes, where's all the good pieces? Jason took them.
Well, just to clarify, I work at home, but I have to go into the office maybe 2 times a month, and on my way home, it is literally right passing the Lego store, so I have to stop.
Yeah, right.
And so over the last, 5-6 months, I've been stopping and I've been getting pieces. And so I've been building this essentially out of almost entirety is bricks from the pick-a-brick wall.
Yeah.
So it's really a much better value.
So much better value. Oh my goodness.
But
It's
the
way to
problem I
go.
have now is some of the pieces I have run out of because I didn't think I would need 1,000 navy blue snot bricks. I wasn't sure what I was going to use them for when I bought them.
Yeah.
But we're working on it. So
It's good.
it's coming along. I'm trying to decide if I want to have stairs or just use that space. There's a few different issues, but it's
Not a bad
we all have issues, right, with our Lego. So we've got that. We also have the new fancy subscriber sign at the top of the building.
I saw that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, well done.
I stole some of my wife's plates from her.
Hopefully she's not missing them.
The
little
Dots sign, yeah.
And
So-
Dots is gone. Dots is no
They are
more.
leaving. That's right.
Sad. Right when I found a use for them
Yeah.
in my city, it's like poof, it's
Yeah.
gone. Just
Well,
like that.
you can still get them, and maybe
Still get
we'll
'em.
get them at discount.
Hey,
That's the way to think about
there you
it.
go. I like that idea.
So
yeah,
you just got to
all
get
right.
them before they're gone, while they're on discount.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think what we've got going on here.
Good grab. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
let's see what else is going on in the Lego community. Oh, the Rivendell. Was
Rivendell
announced
drops.
last
Yeah, another massively expensive Lego set. Now I
week. You're
love.
gonna buy 3?
Yeah, because, I'm just letting it rain here. When I saw that, I went, ooh, that's pretty cool looking. But it didn't strike me as a set that I would buy and build and put it somewhere because it looks like it's got a pretty good size footprint. Like at least it looks like to me, and I haven't done the math on this yet, but it's at least like, so if you think of a 32 by 32 base plate, right? It's going to be 6 of those, 2 by 3. What do you think about that?
Probably, kind of generally, yeah.
But somebody in my Facebook group commented, because I shared the pictures when it was announced by Lego, and someone said, "You're going to put this in your castle theme?" And I'm like, no, but I was down there tonight, and I tell you, I think it might work. So now I'm like, oh my goodness, I got a problem. I got to stop spending so much money on Lego. It is troublesome how much it's, anyway, it's a good problem to have. But yeah, I wasn't planning on it, but you know what? There's a good chance, and it might just go in the castle theme. How about you?
I probably will not be picking it up.
Ah,
Well, I don't. Number one, I don't have a castle area like
Sure,
you,
I
because I
guess
think
not.
it will fit great as far as the theme wise. The space is a whole different question, right?
you know, you're right. All over your house is Lego. I mean, mine is too, but it's in clusters. Yours is kind of nicely spread out, like where your Millennium Falcon is like right upstairs in the middle of your area there. I like that. And like you have like, I'm pointing this way, you can't see it, but he's got like Lego all over the room, all over the walls. And I'm like, that
The
is-
floors.
The floors, the ceilings, whatever, man. It's just, you know what? Wherever there's space, you got to use it in an effective way. And I think you've done it in an effective way. But we all have problems, and our problem is that we have too much. Wait, no, that's not really a problem, is it? You can't have too much Lego.
It's not a Lego problem. It's a space problem.
Space problem.
That's what it is. It's not we have
Really
too much
is.
Lego. We have too little space.
Such is
But
life.
that brings me, I guess, to the question or the topic I want to ask you about Rivendell,
Yes.
because I see two issues with this.
Only
This
two.
is, well, I mean, there's probably more than that, but over the last year and a half, I think we've seen a big increase in the large Lego sets. And when I mean
Yes.
large, I think we're talking 200, 250 plus,
Yes.
you know.
And
So-
that's cheap now, $250.
yeah, that's
know,
the small end of the
That's the
big
small
sets.
end, yeah. But we're talking $500, $600, $700 sets, right?
Yep.
So the question is, are we seeing too many?
Well, I think that is a good question to ask, and I think we are seeing that because we saw, you know, a lot of those sets that came out and at Christmas after a couple months being out were on sale, and I think that's an indication that maybe they didn't sell
You know,
as anticipated.
I said this on a Fool podcast, and I think there was a similar question asked, and my answer was, I think you can have too much of a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so for example, think about the modular buildings. All right, once a year, generally. So I think they follow that pattern pretty well
Yep.
over the years, right? Once a year, and when the 1st of January, December, we're all, what's it going to be? We're just anticipating that, and it's exciting.
Oh, yeah.
And when it's announced, we're like, ah, there it is. It's not like that with these big sets, right? And I think it used to be that way with the UCS Star Wars sets,
Mm-hmm.
where maybe one was announced per year, maybe a couple.
Yeah.
But now they're just dropping them like crazy. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great, but it's tough to keep up with.
Yeah.
You know, unless you are doing very well financially and have the
The
space,
space is the other issue.
you're good to go.
Because none of these aren't small sets.
No, they're
I mean,
not.
The Eiffel Tower, okay, it's tall, but you have it. I mean, you have issues putting it somewhere?
Yes, I do. It's in my. It's like in the front room by the what do you call it? A piano, and it's just there. It's just like this massive tower because there's nowhere else it would go.
Yeah.
You know, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. And I got a light kit for it. It's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned.
Oh,
for
did
that.
you?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's gonna be pretty cool. Well, anyway, I digress. But yeah, things like that. And it's like the piano too. Like that was a pretty cool, awesome set, and that came out, I think, pretty well spaced with other sets. But yeah, that the Hulkbuster was another huge one that was, and then you had the bust,
The Black Panther bust.
Black Panther
Uh-huh.
bust, and yeah, the Eiffel Tower was in there, and you had the
The
train
Lion Knight's
set,
Castle.
the
You
Lion
had
Knight's
the Harry
Castle.
Potter train set.
Well,
you had,
the Lion Knight's Castle. That's
Well-
it. That's special. That
well,
was the 90th
I'm not
anniversary.
saying I'm not
I
saying
know.
any
Yeah,
of these
you're right
sets
though.
are bad.
It is up in. But that was on cue. We were expecting that.
Yeah. No, I
right?
agree with that.
But when you talk about like, so when sets come out like that, for example, I felt like this when the train set came out, the Hogwarts Express, the special edition. It's $500 or something like that, right?
Yep.
I saw, and I was getting. I've never said this before. I was getting Lego fatigue. You know, like, oh
That's a good
man,
word.
here's another one that's huge. That, you know, and don't get me wrong, it's cool. It's cool looking, but I'm never gonna buy that.
Well, it seemed like last year we were getting a new, you know, $300, $400, $500 set every month.
Yeah.
You know, we had the Loop Coaster, we had the
Oh yeah, you're right.
Razor
yeah.
Crest, we had
It was one after
the
another.
Eiffel Tower, we had, you know, and some of them it was a couple a month. And the problem is, for most of us, we only have so much money. We only have so much space.
Well, I guess it comes down to what you're collecting, right? Because it was diverse, right? Yeah, Icons is great. That's very diverse for adult builders. And I think that's really what it comes down to is adult building, right? They want to say, like, at the end of all their commercials or little short videos, say, adults welcome. Ah, thanks. You know, it's like that big thing with all the flowers and bouquets and stuff like that,
Yep.
right? That's like, oh, we're getting into like the moms, the female crowd. You know, we're appealing to them more, and which is fantastic. But I think that's also like the diversification is good there with the icons.
And I think
different
that's actually a
themes.
really good option, you know, and I think Lego should explore that more because,
Yeah.
you know, I can go and buy a $60 set of flowers for my wife a lot easier than I can buy a $500 Hogwarts Express.
Indeed.
I'll be honest, I've bought both for her because she likes both, but I can tell you which was a lot easier to spend, you know, and I think a lot of people are that way.
Right.
You know, like the small Disney display models.
Yeah.
I think are another great way. Yeah, they're only making $40 a piece, but how many Disney fans out there are there? How many, you know, people that aren't true Lego fans would buy that just because, oh, my daughter loves the Haunted Mansion.
Right.
I know someone that did that. Right. So I think that's probably a better space for Lego to expand to because.
Yeah.
You know, I think the problem just becomes you can't own all of these, and some of them you may not be interested in, right?
Yeah, right.
Like you may, like for me, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan, so I don't know that's part of the reason I may not buy that, and that's not saying they shouldn't make it, but they've got. I think they have to take something else out of the lineup.
Let me share one more point,
Yeah.
and we'll move on. Maybe end this. I don't know. We've been, like I said, we could talk forever about this kind of stuff, right? Whenever there's a big announcement, when I say a big announcement, I mean a big set, right? We're talking $500 or more, right? I go through the comments, and I go to the Lego, their posts, and there are already hundreds, if not thousands, of comments, and I scroll through them, and overwhelmingly, what are they saying? Can you guess?
Too expensive.
Way too expensive. This is cool, but I am priced out. Overwhelming majority. Maybe one or two say like, this is great, I'm gonna get it. But the overwhelming majority always say like, sorry Lego, you have priced me out. I cannot afford this toy anymore. And that's personally me too. Like it used to be, anytime a big Lego set come out, I'm on it, I'm gonna get it. Boom. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I just cannot
Well,
keep up.
because the volume is just so much
It's too
more.
It's too much, yeah.
Right?
Right.
I mean, you don't have the last two UCS Star Wars sets.
No, I don't.
And
I am saving for. I mostly want the Razor Crest. I gotta have that. That thing is cool. And you have it here, and you loaned it to me on that video, and I'm like, this is so cool. I don't know where I'm
full
gonna put it.
disclosure, I
but-
saved up $300 worth of Lego points.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
And that's what
that's
you
what
have
I'm
to
trying
do.
to do. And so I don't know if it's gonna be anytime soon. I think I got double points going on at the moment of this video. And that's a good time to do it. But you gotta spend money to get the VIP points. So you're like,
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not something that's going to retire soon. So
yes,
you
I got
still
some
have
time.
a year,
At least a year.
I would say.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know.
It will be mine. It will be mine, but just not right now.
Well,
Patience.
If not, they have the microfighter you can always get.
Oh, goody!
It's kind of the same thing.
Micro. It's kind of It's the same thing. Just 2% of the cost, right? Well, I got the other Razor Crest, like the normal set one. That was like $120. I don't know what that is. Do you have it back there? Yeah, I got that. And don't Mindy will be like, you already have that. I'm like, no, I don't.
It's not the same.
It is not the same. Exactly. No, the big one is like when I got the shuttle Tidarium. I got that, and I bought that from a private seller. And oh man, I spent a lot of money
That
on
was
that.
one of your white whales. I remember that
Yes,
video.
it was. Yes, it was. And she's like, don't we already have that? I'm like, not the big one. Gotta have the big one. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm done on that.
Okay.
Is there anything else on that matter? We got.
No, I think we've beat that horse.
Beat
so.
it. Beat the dead horse. Yeah, but
Anyway.
Rivendell, it's 50-50 for me right now.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it looks great. I think, the minifigure
But
selection is
The 15
really
minifigs
good.
is fantastic. I just don't like. I'm not a fan of the dollhouse. Right. What I mean by
back
that,
with
the
it
open
open?
back.
Yeah,
and
that's
I get that it's there for playability, but I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you got to buy two of them and do one mirror build, put them back to back. There you go. You got it going on, right?
Well, if it's for playability, how many people are buying their kid a $500 toy? I don't see that as
yeah.
super realistic. I'm not saying
You're
that
going
it
to
doesn't
have
happen, but
the super fans for Lord of the Rings are going to get it,
Yep.
and I guess that's about it. But the minifigs add so much value, and I was thinking that like this is probably a good investment set. It could be, but the problem with investment sets, and maybe we talk about this in another segment to be continued, is that if you're buying an investment set that's $500 off the shelf,
how much can you make off of that?
man,
There-
and
there's
there's not many people who are going to have that kind of money
Yeah.
as an aftermarket set. But anyway, here I am. I've spent crazy money on secondhand sets, so I can't really say anything. They're out there.
Tidarium.
I'm one of them, among others.
We just talked about one.
Among others.
I know. I have it too. So
Yeah. There you have it.
All right, well, I think we're out of time for this segment. So we're off to a good start, are we? Maybe not.
I guess. I don't know. You guys tell us. Yes, let us know if this is something you're interested in. But this is not like what we're going to do every single time. Like you said, there's a lot of different things we want to do here.
Wait, I thought this was all Rivendell talk.
Oh,
all
yeah.
The time.
We're going to talk about the Rivendell set, for hours and hours. Stay tuned. Yeah. Anyway. No, this is good. I like it. We can end it there, I think. What do you think? Yeah?
Yep.
I think we've sufficiently exhausted the topic.
Thanks for watching this episode of Bricking News, and we'll see you next week.
See ya. Bye-bye.
This episode of Bricking News is brought to you by the Boutique Hotel. From the VIP check-in experience to the luxurious amenities of your room, you're sure to enjoy your stay at the Boutique Hotel, now with locations in Fiverton, Minneapolis, and a Lego city near you.